I met Kevin on the first day of Framingham State College. We were married for 22 years.
He was a very strong person. He was a natural leader.
It was heartbreaking. He sat us down at the kitchen table and he said, "Guys, I have ALS." And we were like, okay, well, what does that mean?
The thing about ALS that's different about any other disease is no two cases are the same. His progressed fast. It was very hard. Everything was about taking care of him, like getting him up, getting him dressed, getting him to the shower. Basically, our whole day was just taking care of him.
We're not nurses. We didn't know how to do any of this stuff. So when we had to do the transition from putting him to bed, it was really hard for me especially. We were able to have our dad at home because of the help of NVNA in the hospice.
The staff of the NVNA basically became part of our family.
It was so great because they were able to do a lot of things that we weren't able to do. And in turn, we were able to just, be present with him. They really allowed us just to be, his kids for a day. And that is something that, we'll truly never forget.
Kevin lived a good life and he had a beautiful death, and it's because of the care that he had. Death doesn't have to be bad. It can be nice and beautiful, and if you're given the right support, that's what makes the difference. We were lucky we had this nice house to be able to do that, and for people who don't, the hospice house is great.
At the NVNA, they give you many options, whatever's best for the family. If it's best to have that care in your own home or at the Pat Roche Hospice Home.
And we have the social worker, the chaplain, all the services that the patient deserves to help them make those decisions that are right for them, to be at home or to be in the hospice home.
The mission of the Pat Roche Hospice Home is to really give that sense of community so that when people are going through their end of life, they are surrounded by what they love and who they love.
When faced with hospice options, my mother's condition would not have allowed us to do that at home. Coming here to the Pat Roche House was such a wonderful experience. I can't say enough good things about the people, both NVNA and the Pat Roche House. They are some of the most caring, warm, quality people I've ever met. These facilities are just walls and buildings, but what really matters is the quality of the people inside. They're so giving of their time and love, and it made a huge difference.
It was peaceful, it was warm, it was welcoming. I felt I could leave the stress of the day at the door and really focus on my family and my grandfather.
It's just such a beautiful place. I can't think of a better place for families to come when they're in this terrible, tragic time of their lives. The breaks in the garden really just refreshed me, renewed me, gave me the strength to go back in and be what I needed to be for him and for my family. Downstairs is a lovely dining room for our families, and even though we were going through this sad experience, there was also a lot of joy there because we were together. And that was made possible because of the Pat Roche House.
The Pat Roche Hospice House is the only hospice residence on the South Shore.
And we can't forget the heritage of the Pat Roche Hospice Home. It really started with the Campus of Caring and the support and the generosity of so many individuals, including the Tedeschi and the Roche families. Philanthropy is essential at the Pat Roche Hospice House. We can't really facilitate the services that are provided without your help and support.
I support the Pat Roche House because I feel like it's a necessary thing to have in the community.
I would encourage all of you, as I have, to support the house, NVNA. The work they do is really precious because you're talking about your loved ones and people you care the most about.
I felt it the minute I walked through the door. I felt connected, I felt cared for, I felt there's love here.